have a lineup of single gentlemen. Hi, gentlemen. How y'all doing? Okay, we have a really nice lineup of ladies. Y'all ready? Okay, let's bring in our next single lady.
Where did you come from? Back again.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Lala. I'm 37, and I'm currently in healthcare administration.
Okay, Lala. And what is the green flag in dating you?
Green flag is great communication.
Okay. And what's an interesting fact about you?
Interesting fact that I can speak Portuguese, and I also have a CDO license.
Okay.
Well, before she goes any further, listen, hey guys, welcome to Little Blackbird 91. Sean is looking like he's gonna be crazy already. Look, we are talking to you guys about Pop the Balloon. We're on Love Mountain review, episode 28. We're breaking this particular thing down. And look, this episode is carnage. I'm gonna lie to you. I watched a little bit of it and I said, you know what I mean? But I love it because again, these are very normal people, and that scares me. That's what scares me the most. But we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be here for the next hour or so, and then obviously I've got Love Island review, fans edition. So get yourself geared up for that in the next hour as well. You know, as you know, for this section. But yeah, it's interesting. So I'm looking forward to having that conversation. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification of the uploads. I am joined by the wonderful, fabulous, entertaining, smart Sean. How you doing, brother?
Doing fantastic, bro. Doing fantastic.
That's all that we can do, brother. That's all we can do. Well, listen, we're going to jump straight into this review because I think it's going to be an interesting one. And, you know, I'm intrigued to see where they go with this. Okay, let's get into this review, guys, as well.
And what is your love path?
It's that free spirit, and at first I didn't agree, but now I think about it, pretty much so.
You seem like it's
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you don't have any pop balloons, and you may ask the gentleman a question.
I guess I'll ask. Let me think. Have you ever had an STD, and do you have one now?
Sean, I just want to know. I want to know. Listen, she asked you a question. So I think you should answer the lady. That's what I'm trying to say. I think you should answer the lady. She has a question. I think you should answer her.
Listen, she ain't asking me. She ain't asking me. But if she was, it would be a resounding no to the no to the no, no, no. But that is a wild question to ask. That's a wild question. But
It's
can
the fact
we
that
just
she
back
added
it up a
Tia
little
now.
bit to the question? All I see is legs for days, bro.
Bro,
All I see was legs.
she got some legs on her. I can't lie to you, bro. That's a little
Definitely.
bit short for me, but I hear it. She got
Yeah,
legs.
the whole the outfit is, you know.
Fugazi.
We're a little more relaxed on this kind of review. It's giving stripper pole, you know what I mean? But we don't want to get into the respectability politics of it all. But it's looking a little like, I might have a pole or two that I've swung around,
I can't lie to you. I did think that as well. I'm glad you said it, but I was thinking it. You know what I mean? It does give a little bit of that. And you know what it is? She probably doesn't even do that, but you know what it is? It's the dress that she chose and how it fits on her. Because this will be worn by someone else and it will be okay. But because she's got such long legs as well, no?
Nobody can wear that dress because it's not just the length, the top, the whole everything is out. The tata is out on full display, bro. And then it looks like she got a little chest tattoo and stuff. So she looks like she likes to showcase, she's in great shape, so yes. I can understand,
Yeah.
I liked what the host did. The host looks great to me. I like what she's wearing.
I think so too. And she got that little bend in her legs that's telling me that there's a body. But let me focus. The legs.
Yeah. She's like, listen, I'm sitting on something. Don't count me out.
Don't count me. The lettuce long just fool you now.
Exactly.
So yeah, but I hear what you're saying.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, be honest, please.
Tell the truth.
Oh, we don't have any pop
Let's
balloons.
start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Steve Reese. I'm 42. That's deep and far, but it's probably been since, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, 18, 19, you know, something made. But who you stretched it? God damn.
You got to make sure.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Man, y'all about to give me trouble. Marvin Lewis, special education teacher, 39. What was the question again?
Have you ever had an STD? And if not, do you have one now?
Once upon a time. Oh, we got to do it. Why y'all looking at me, big dog? I used to live a different. Y'all got to answer the question?
Yes.
Did you answer the question?
He said once upon a time.
It had a cough.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And 3 pills got rid of it. That was like 15 years ago. It was college.
That was good.
You know,
Learn a
we
lesson.
learned from the mistakes, and you know, now I take regular trips to CVS, so we good.
I
1
like-
minute clinic.
I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
This is a wild
Calvez,
question.
47, local truck driver. No and no.
Okay. Good.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Steph 28 and cook chef. And no.
Oh. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name Mac. I'm 38.
Me off.
Truck driver and also a contractor. And no.
Okay.
Your name,
Liar.
your age, and your occupation.
And my name Q. I'm 32. Do security.
Lying.
I did when I was younger, but
You can tell, right? He done caught one and
He
gave
a
it.
truck driver too. First of all, you know, brother said he 38.
We ain't trying to shade nobody. We just say that it just it's giving.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Calvez, 47, local truck driver. No and no.
Okay. Good.
Your name, your
He
age, and your occupation.
47.
Steph 28 and cook chef. And no.
Oh. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name Mac. I'm 38. Truck driver.
And he 38.
I ain't buying it. Sorry. And what's this brother here with this zigzag shirt? Is he out for a day at the park, or is he going on a date? Like, what's this brother with the red shirt? What is he wearing?
And I said, hey, what a wonderful time to play.
You know, he going to the carnival. You know, you got the carnivals that come around town in the summer. He going to the carnival. And this YN right here with this bucket hat, where he going?
Well, they found him on
Where
the
is
streets.
the YN going?
They found him on the streets. So
Yeah.
they actually found him on the streets. Yeah, they actually found him on the streets. I swear. Before the show started, they actually found him on the streets.
Oh,
There's a video of it.
that makes perfect sense.
They literally found him on the street. Look. Let me just show you quickly.
Let's go. Oh, God. Yes, we
They
got our
literally
guy.
pulled him from the streets.
It worked. We got our guy. Yes. That's right. Woo.
I guess they were desperate. But anyway, let's go
Possibly.
back.
Yeah, just being thoughtful. Just think about the small, maybe 37.
Damn.
I like 35, 37. Minimum 35.
Sorry, I went
Okay,
too
sure.
far. My bad. I apologize.
And no, I actually just been tested. I do annual.
Your occupation.
Steph 28 and cook chef.
Wait.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Wait a second. They let the studs in here? We got a stud on the lineup? What's good? Wait a minute now.
Actually, let me just make sure.
What done happened now?
We need to make sure. Because I thought the same thing, but I want to make sure. Well, hold on. Let me make
Nah,
sure.
look,
It
My
might
name
not
Mac.
be,
I'm
you know.
38.
It might be a dude.
Truck driver.
Hold on.
And also a contractor. And no.
That's what he says. He might be a dude.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
And my name Q. I'm 32. Do security. I did when I was younger, but it was curable, so I'm good now.
Thanks for being honest. I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Vidarian.
Nah, he a dude.
I'm 33 years old, and I'm a CDL driver. And no, I actually just been tested. I do annual checkups. I'm a little active sometimes.
I like that. Honesty. Thank you.
My bad, bro. My bad.
They're gonna stop us doing reviews.
I apologize.
They're gonna stop us doing reviews.
I'm sorry. He looked like he could be the Brat's younger brother. I'm sorry. I apologize.
He's unfortunately for him, he's got such curves on him. That's the problem. He got a little bit too much curves on him. So like his face is too rounded. It's too rounded. So you know what? It might be also, and this is a real thing. He might actually have a little bit too much estrogen in his body. He may need to start doing some tasks.
Justin from
Yeah, maybe one of those things. He might
Justin
have,
from
like,
was
too
that
much
his
body.
name? Justin from Married at First Sight. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Or it may be a case that also his diet is not very good. So the diet is making it have more roundedness in areas that he shouldn't be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying to you? He might have to be a bit more diligent because he doesn't have the necessary hard lines that a lot of men have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to you?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
And
And that
you know, you might
his,
look at
like
that.
you said, he's got a baby face.
Yeah.
I think they're misunderstanding what you mean by curves.
By
You
curve.
don't mean like
It's-
body
they-
shape, because it almost sounded like you said his body was curvy, and I'm like,
No.
wait a second.
No.
No, you meant his face.
No.
He's got a round
His
face.
yeah,
and
very
then he
round
has
face, very
no-
smooth.
Right, and he's got no facial hair or anything going on.
Yeah.
I
Even his
guess he's
cheekbone
trying to work that
positioning.
toothpick.
That's what he's trying to look hard. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know, he's trying to work that
He's trying to look
toothpick,
hard.
so we know he's gangster. All right,
You know what I mean?
respect.
F with me if you want to. You know what I'm saying to you. You're gonna respect my
play
shit.
around. You play around.
And find out.
F around and find that.
To that type of guy, let me show you what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Right
you
back
hear
in.
me?
You hear me?
But
Yeah,
listen,
that's
we got to give
man.
credit to the guys because they all answered the question honestly. Some guys said they had one, they don't have one, never, So shout out to them for handling this question very well, very respectfully, because this is a rough question to start right out the gate with, boy.
I mean, you ain't lying, bro. First question, you come out of that, sis, where's your mind at? You know?
Yeah.
Right?
Now,
That's
are
what
you
it is.
going to answer? Now that
Yeah,
now can you answer the question?
You
Matter of
wanna
fact,
be
let's pull up your my chart, huh? Pull up your my chart.
honest? Let's see what it's saying on the map. Mhm. Yeah.
I'm a little active sometimes.
I like that. Honesty. Thank you.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Ray Carlton. I'm 44 and I'm a nurse.
They done
sorry,
brought him
it's
back. They done brought him back now. With that
Yeah, I
same
think,
green
I gotta really
suit.
appreciate your
Good
question.
Lord, they done brought him back with that same green leprechaun suit.
Bro. Oh. Hey. You know what?
Because it's provocative as you dress, especially with the numbers coming out right now. There are a lot of people getting it. And so I think that's a really honest question. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. But yeah, I think if anybody's been living, they've had something. And if you haven't, or you say you haven't, you need to go get checked.
Agreed. Thank you.
Have you though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm human. Like
Correct.
anybody.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna,
Now, why are you gonna put everybody else in it? Like, oh, if you haven't had something, you need to go have a check. Nah, some people just been safe, bro. You know what I mean? Some people have just been safe. Now, I mean, I've had something before. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? That was when I had a girlfriend, and that's how crazy it was. So, shoot, I ain't never had anything since. But, it happens. But you can't be saying, if you haven't had one, everyone's had. No, brother. This is a you thing, and that's a my thing, and there's a couple of other people in that panel's thing. So, listen, let's not put on to everybody else, okay? Don't rope everybody into else and this stuff. Man. Not everyone's had that thing, bro. Some people actually are safe, and they deal with safe people. Some of us, a little bit risque. Okay, so let's own that. Let's not put it on anybody else and project.
And anytime you got to give a speech before you answer, you already
Bro.
because it's a closed-ended question, and you got to give a speech.
We know you lying.
It's too much.
indeed, I'm not here to be anything, but you know what I mean?
Honesty, right.
That question was not long enough for him to talk like that.
Okay. You still have no problems. I'm gonna let the gentleman ask you a question.
Okay, sure.
Her legs are beautiful.
The
man.
same
Very
question.
nice legs.
Yes, I had an SED in college, and no, I don't now.
Okay.
Your question?
Let me see your CVS results.
I don't have CVS. Oh, I don't have
My
CVS.
chart.
Yes, I have actually my chart.
Who you go to?
I have health insurance. I go to an OBGYN,
What's her name?
Dr. Marshall, Sharonda Marshall, to be exact.
Okay, bet. I can pull mine up.
I can too,
All right, bet.
with my Face ID.
Your question.
Question. What's the age range, so man, that you look for?
I do not like younger guys. I like my guys older and up. So I think minimum I would go is maybe 37. I like 35, 37 up.
Minimum.
Minimum 35.
What's the max? Just-
There's no max.
Okay, that's question.
Okay. Your question.
If I had $100,000 in the crib and I go to jail tonight, what would you do with the money?
Invest it. Probably buy some properties.
Why would you touch it if it's already with you?
Why would I leave it there and let it sit? The money doesn't do anything by sitting.
Why would you bother it if you know you can eat off of it if I never get out?
I don't need you to eat. I eat on my own.
So why would you invest in something you don't know what's going on?
I do know what's going on. I know investments very well.
What? If that boy don't go and sit down, you answer dumbass. You ask a question that you gotta be careful. We're reviewing it live.
That's a
You know
YN
myself
for
back
you.
in. What was he on, bro? Like,
He's just
bro,
being goofy. He wanted a reason to pop and be cantankerous. That's all.
I was like, bro, like even the Bible tells you, listen, there's the parable of the talents. You know, Matthew 25. You know, the person who sat on it and just buried it. That's the one that the manager was annoyed at. So I'm like, bro, if I put money to a girl and she says she wants to invest it, I'll be very happy that she invested it. Why would she not invest it? Why should she not invest it? You know what I mean? But I think he was doing it as a trick question. Like, I have 100K in the house, and would you touch it? Basically, are you gonna touch it? Are you gonna be loyal? You shouldn't touch it, bro. I don't know why you even asking that question in the first place, bro. If you're on the streets, just let us know you're on the streets. You know what I'm saying to you? I mean, they picked him up from the street, so to be fair, maybe he was on the corner. Yeah. Any other thoughts on this before we move it on? That's crazy. Oh boy, done popped his balloon.
Your question.
What's your idea of first date?
Oh, ideal first date. It's not even a set thing. I just like a guy that plans well and just as long as we have fun and communicate. I don't think the date necessarily matters. I think it matters as long as you have good energy. Anything could be fun, as long as you all communicate well to each other.
Understood.
Your question.
What's your biggest turn on?
Turn on or turn off?
Like turn on.
Turn on, thoughtful, generosity.
Okay.
Yeah, just being thoughtful. Just think about those small things. Even if it's a flower, or did you have a good day? Just know that I crossed your mind. That's my biggest turn on.
All right, cool.
Okay, your question.
Yes. What is your what things will make you decide whether to be intimate with somebody that you like or love?
I probably know, not gonna lie, I would know if I'm gonna sleep with a guy probably within the first hour within talking to him. But for sure, it's not gonna happen that fast, but I would know if I'm thinking about it. The things I definitely notice again is communication, how well he's spoken and speaking to me, how he's treating me, and where the conversation goes. I really dislike when conversation immediately goes sexual right first and I'm already turned off. Just let it flow and be yourself, and then we just go from there.
Absolutely. Let's shift forward.
How you not gonna like conversation going sexual on first date, and you first question out of the gate was, have you got an STD? On national television, I said national, but it's on a global scale of a platform called YouTube. That was your first question. But you don't want to have conversation that goes sexual too quickly. Do you see the Confucius here? Do you see the Confucius? Do you see the incongruencies? It's incongruent. If that don't make no sense, that's how it sounds like when you're talking what you're talking right now. It's goobity gop. Goobity gop. Talk to your girl, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some things that aren't in alignment. I'll try to say that. You know?
Is that a polite way of
Like
saying?
she got some sense, but just certain things just aren't in alignment with the way that she's talking. You know, so. Well, Girl Nettles says she asked a health question. Well, technically, it's a sexual health question.
situation.
So, just to qualify, it's a sexual health question because you asked somebody about their STD, you know, like, so I'm just saying there's some things that aren't in alignment. That's all. So, look, I like what she's saying, though. Like, she's talking... I like her conversation. I like the way, you know, she's communicating. I like it all. Just some things aren't in alignment, and I'm gonna leave that there.
What do you mean?
Correct.
Absolutely.
Okay, you do have one pop balloon. That's why you
Okay.
popped.
Yeah, I like the way you look and everything. I like the question you asked. I like to be honest. I'm 32, so
Now hold on a minute. I have watched further on. I know his ass is not saying that he likes what she's wearing. Now we ain't gonna get there because there ain't enough time. But let me fast forward it for you to show you. I'm gonna show you why I said that. Okay, he done told this girl that she should dress a little bit more classy. I'm just saying the hypocrisy is hypocriting. You know what I mean? Let me just show you the clip of where he said this. Because he done told this girl that she needs to dress a little bit more decently. Now I don't like hypocrisies.
security. The reason I pop, trying to find the best way. I feel like you're missing some accessories. They might have to blow you out for YouTube. That's nice way I could put it. But I mean, you look good. Other than that, I don't know if it's a shirt or whatever. It's just like you can see a lot. So yeah,
Okay, as in,
just your chest area.
okay,
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it respectful. But other than that, you look good. It's just that
it's too much for you.
it's not just too much for me. I just feel like if you come out, you know, as long as just at least not have so much showing. It's very visible. So,
Right, I'm single.
I get that. You know, it's to each their own. But you know, it's just me personally. Like as a
Right,
for a woman, I
I'm
feel like
more conservative.
it's not even that. It's just
It's just his personal preference. What are you saying?
Well, I haven't.
Just say you don't like the girl because it's nonsense. Their first girl is when Sean, talk to him. Talk to him before I say something I shouldn't say on this internet.
Maybe I give him a little grace because
Grace.
he was trying to, maybe when you don't like somebody, but you trying to just not make it about, they're not your type, or, maybe she's a little, different body type than he likes. So that's why he just said that, that's the only thing. But yeah, it just goes to show if you like somebody, like if they're your type, you'll bend and flex and make an exception. And that's all that's about. He just don't like that girl, and that's what that is.
That's my biggest turn on.
Okay. All right, cool.
Your question?
Man, you got me messed up. I got my results on my phone.
Not from CVS. It's giving no health insurance. That's what it's giving.
I'm a teacher. I got health insurance too.
Well, I don't know how have you logged in
Yes, I logged in about 3 weeks ago. You want to see it?
to CVS?
Yes.
Insane in the membrane.
Yeah. I respect it.
Okay. You may ask the gentleman with the balloons a question.
One more question. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, if we were stuck on the elevator for 2 hours, what would we talk about?
Yeah, we finna get out this situation. Hey, that's the only thing that can't be discussed because we don't got a future till we get off.
I like that.
Right. Who do we need to call to get off the elevator? Right. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of.
Okay.
Kind of going with what they said. How we gonna get out of it? Who we need to call and just tell you don't panic. I don't need you panic.
That's what I was looking for. Because one thing I'm gonna do, I'm starting to scream immediately.
Please don't.
Help me! I'm screaming.
So you gonna calm her down?
I'm trying to do my best.
Are you gonna be panicking?
No, not unless she gets to panicking. Then I'll be like, man, why the hell I'm on this elevator with her? That type stuff. But other than that, I'll be trying to calm her down.
That's what I was looking for because I'm panicking.
What was the question again?
If we were stuck on the elevator for 2 hours, what would we talk about or how would you handle it?
Basically, I'll be the person. I'll be your security blanket. I think every woman wants somebody that can protect them. That's the first thing a woman wants to know. After that, once she knows she's settled and she's safe, we can talk about just different things, get to know each other. Because once there's no danger, then everything's cool and we can have a regular conversation. And once you feel calm, we can talk and relax until we get taken care of.
Good answer.
Okay.
Now, she is significantly taller than him. What is he gonna do to protect her? And where did he pick up this soft voice from? I'm gonna comfort you. Everybody wants to be protected. Negro, get that toothpick out your mouth and cut the crap and stop the cat. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. What is he chatting about?
Yo, he be talking in poetic sentences, bro. I'm like, bro, if you don't stop the nonsense, bro, he be talking in these flowery languages. Like, you could just tell he's trying to sweep the pants off you. I don't trust that man one bit. That man said in church, he definitely has got some church in it because the sweet lines he be delivering every single time, it sounds curated. It's like Chat GTP live in a green suit. I'm just like, bro, okay, give me a sensible answer. I want to hear it, bro. But he always looks like he's trying to create an answer.
Do you remember him from last time?
Yeah, he wasn't last time. Remember, he was there last time. Yeah.
Okay, so he must have taken some feedback or something and came back and said, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna switch it up on him. I'm gonna put a toothpick in and I'm gonna start talking my talk."
And look more gangster.
What the hell?
I don't know what the hell is going on.
Smooth talker.
Very smooth.
I'm gonna ask your question.
Okay.
What would you do differently in your last relationship to make it last?
Nigga, how you gonna be on your phone and you part of the producing asset? Maybe they part of the producing. Maybe that's why they got his phone out. Because why are you on your phone?
I do agree that in each relationship, you should, even if it's involving another person, we should always learn from every relationship. So for me, I definitely would. I would say communication was good, but communicate more about things that I'm thinking about myself, like thinking in my own head. Like just be more open to say, well, you said that, but I'm thinking this way.
I got you. I like it.
Yeah.
See, mine is I will put my ego aside. You know, sometimes your success, you know, and the things that you do in life and you have put you in a place where you think you can't accept anything less, you know, and sometimes you got to open up your eyes and say that sometimes it comes with the territory, you know. But
I like that answer.
Okay. What is
how you gonna have your nah, for real, he's pissing me off. How you gonna have your whole phone out? All I can do is keep watching him. I'm like, when he's gonna put his phone away? I need to stop being distracted. But
he's rude because but he's been going back and forth with her. You know, he just want to be seen and carry on.
Yeah, he's doing too much. He's part of the team, you know.
Is
He
he?
interviews people. Yeah, he interviews people at the beginning.
Oh, I need to pay closer attention.
He's annoying. I didn't put it at the beginning, so you wouldn't have seen it, but yeah.
What is your top 3?
Oh, what was my top 3 in what regards?
Your love language.
Oh, love language. First one is words of affirmation. Second is gift giving. And I think the third was physical touch, but that should be at the very bottom.
Okay.
Your question.
How hard is it for you to take accountability?
It's not hard at all. I mean, I grew up with both my parents, so I think that's one thing I did learn from both of them is accountability doesn't cost you anything, but it can fix a lot. So yeah.
Okay, your question.
My question is, if you're going from being knowing each other to getting into a relationship and being like, exclusive, how do you let somebody know that you've dissolved all relationships that were before you're in a relationship?
So you're asking before I jump into a relationship, how do I let him know that I've ended all my past relationships?
Absolutely.
I'm not letting him know anything. It's up to him to tell me that I would like for you to be with me and I like to be exclusive with you. I place that responsibility on the man. I can't make myself a girlfriend. I can't make myself a wife. So when he decides he wants that for me, then it'll end. Until then, I will continue to date repeatedly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, because it's such a transition to go from being single to being exclusive. So once I tell you, I say, hey, I want to make you my girlfriend. I see a future for us. Then how would you let me know that you don't have any connection with anybody else?
We're just gonna see by action. So it's not like, hey, guess what? Look at my phone. It's just gonna happen. If I see something with you and I'm dealing with you that long, it's just gonna flow out. There's no need to keep that many people around if you find a person you want to grow with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Okay. Marvin, can we see her? Just there. The CVS too.
See the 2 vs
Yeah, go ahead and
2
pull it
is
up.
crazy.
I would love to see. Make sure it's the full panel, not the half. The full.
He don't even remember that.
He don't even know how to log in. He's creating a login.
Okay. You have 4 remaining balloons, and here's the hard part.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna have to pop 2.
This make me feel like a bully. I know what balloon I think I want to pop. It's a lot of people. Okay. Oh, okay, ready. I know what I want to pop. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm not mean. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
That's another one.
2? Oh my God. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
Why'd you pop this balloon?
Because he put his hand in the ice bag in the backstage. He didn't use a cup.
The funniest part is they don't even have a cup.
So you use the bag.
Hey.
He put his hand in the ice bag.
What?
Don't hold germs.
I think germs are everywhere.
And why'd you pop his balloon?
He was very well spoken, very handsome. It was just more of a height thing. I'm just pretty tall for a female. That was all.
That's fair. Because she is pretty tall. I can't lie to you.
You have 2 Unpop balloons. You may ask them a question.
Okay, I guess one last question is, what's your go-to when you're flirting with a female? What's your thing you do? Is it a joke, a smirk, or what's your pickup line?
I just realized this is long. She should have asked him to pop a balloon a long time ago, bro. They've asked her enough questions already, bro. That's why it drags a little bit, because they've asked her way too many questions. Or at least it feels like that. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like her vibe though. She's cool. So maybe that's why they kept her, because she can hold,
a conversation.
She can hold the audience, and she's giving the guys a run for their money too.
She seems sensible as well, to be honest. Aside from
yeah.
Seems like a sensible person. I can't lie to you. Seems pretty cool. So I like the energy.
I guess it's more of a you could go in as a joke, and start the conversation. Maybe as long as it ain't a corny joke, something just be from the off the heart, just whatever you feel.
So you're a comedian. You could tell me a joke.
I ain't no comedian, but I could say something, probably make you laugh if I want to come up to you and I'm interested.
What would you say?
A joke.
I would say a joke.
Oh, really? It depends. If I come up to her and something, maybe say her hair.
I'd be like, your mama. And you just laugh.
No, we ain't gonna play that game. We ain't gonna play that game.
It'd be like quick like that. It'd be something real smart. I'm from New York, so it's not gonna be too sweet. I'm not that sweet.
Oh, she's from New York.
New York.
Lord.
People they different. So if my joke don't make you laugh, then maybe
she's from New York.
Well, joke is a good way to go. So
leave myself.
You talk about a joke. He never had a joke on him. That means he hasn't got a joke ready for you. You know what I'm saying to you? If we asking you now what that joke is, you ain't got a joke, bro. You ain't got nothing for us, bro. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, he didn't finesse it the right way. He should have been like, I'm more of a kind of on the cuff kind of guy. You know, I might give you a compliment. Don't try to say something. I tell her a joke and then you don't got a joke.
Are we waiting for that punchline? It ain't coming.
And then You know, then she said, I might say your mama. Well, you said you gonna joke about her hair. She gonna say your mama. You might be, then you be like, okay, you got it. You know,
You know
like,
what I
come
mean?
on.
I don't be making it look. I mean, for anybody out there, the band member specifically, I don't be making jokes about women's hair. That is not a place you want to start jokes off. First and foremost, that should always be a place of compliment, not jokes. That's a very sensitive thing. Things like makeup, face, hair, nails, all that kind of stuff. Just leave that alone, bro. Okay, things to do with the aesthetics, leave that alone for the jokes. It won't end well with you. And even if they get through, they're gonna always remember you made that joke in the very beginning. You know, a very easy way for me, you know, and when I talk to people, sometimes I just, you know, just compliment on something that's not necessarily their face. You know, they've got nice hair, they've got nice teeth, you know, they've got nice nails, you know, their feet are done. Okay, you got beautiful feet, you know, like blah, blah, blah. And then you can drop a little, you know, I always drop the opposite after. I'll be like, oh, but wait, I need to make sure, like, when's your birthday? And they might say their birthday, and I'll be like, it's not going to work. Sorry. And it's a little bit of a joke, and it's an open segue, you know what I mean? And you can always use that. So it's not too difficult. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't be joking about people's hair. That ain't gonna work for you, man. Them. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something. That's why you did. And I was like, and I read the comment at the same time.
Yeah, we were doing the same thing. I was looking.
Oh, we did the same thing. Yeah, I read the comment at the same time. I was like, I don't know. I read the comment at the same time. I was like, what's going to say?
We need to lose these toothpicks though, because this YN.
Bro,
with the
what's going on?
What's going on? Did people have some barbecue ribs beforehand? Like what we got going on? Where we grown and trying to you know meet a nice young woman, and then we want to have a toothpick floating around. Come on.
Right, we're trying to play that cool dude with a toothpick in the mouth, and it's like, bro, what is going on? We are grown-ass men.
Please.
You know, acting like you're Nelly in freaking Dilemma. I need you to let it go. Okay, let it go. That was 2000s. Let it go. Next you're going to do, plant your foot up against the wall. I need you to relax.
If I see you on the first time, like this, I got a quick question. That's it. I'm straightforward with it. If I ask for your number, would I be able to get it? If you tell me no, I'm gonna keep on working. You have a nice day. Other than that, I gotta ask. I ain't wasting my breath on you. That's it.
You got asthma?
Yeah. Sorry, baby.
No, that's like asthma. I'm not wasting my breath on you. That was a joke.
I thought we all grew out of asthma at a certain age.
I mean, but I still got it. Baby.
Oh, okay. Do you smoke?
I don't smoke weed.
Oh, okay, that's what I was like.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
CDL, baby. I don't do
Oh yeah, me too. And I got my Twit card, so I don't do none of that.
Come in.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
God.
do your
Run down
question.
to
Okay. Okay.
Another question?
Give me a I know we don't got time like that, but give me a half a day of your day. What do you consider your day?
Ooh, I have like just one day. My busiest days, I work 7 days a week right now because I just have time to do it. But most of my days, I wake up at 5. I either go downstairs to the gym or I meditate or write a journal. But I work from home, so I definitely work from home. And then if my job needs me, my second job, I go in because I still serve or I bartend. It's never too much money to make. So, and if I don't do that, then I'm going out with friends. I love to be outside, whether it's the museum, the bar, hookah, dancing, jogging, whatever it is. I'm an outdoorsy person.
So by naming all that, do you think you have time to be with somebody?
Of course, I make time for what I want to make time for. There is nobody now, so I can make time for myself and I can take up all my time because nobody's there to take it.
Gotcha.
Your question.
When you say you're an outdoors person, right?
Mhm.
So first date, I want to take us out fishing or something like that. Would you enjoy that?
Yes, I know how to fish and I know how to hunt. So yes.
Damn. It's go, blood.
She's a superwoman.
You know what I mean?
She got on her Avengers outfit. That's Mystique right there. She can do whatever you want her to do.
He could have said, he could have said, I'm in Timbuktu, and she'd be like, yeah, I'm about that life too.
That's
You
it.
know what I mean?
She got the answers, boy. She's quick with it too. She don't play. She's like, oh no, I make time for what I want to make time for. You know?
Don't you dare try to pigeonhole me.
Yeah, exactly. Play with your mama. Don't play with me.
Exactly. Your mama. I'm just joking.
That's a joke.
That's a joke. Oh, freaking hell, blood. She says she can mix and blend. Okay, she can fish and hunt. Crazy. I love that.
Okay, now you have to pop one balloon.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pop it. Sorry.
And why'd you pop this gentleman's balloon?
It wasn't a bad reason. He just seemed more like I need to be handled sometimes. It just seemed like
Huh?
you can handle me a little more.
Handled.
You need to be handled.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, come on back.
Who said
Matt
he was
came
gonna
back.
handle?
He about to be out the market. Do you have any questions?
When dating a dude, like, do you want him to do like a whole lot of chasing, or are you willing to act in part of it? Like, if I call you and It might be I'm on the road or something. I don't get a chance to call you. Would you call me, text me, or check on me? That type of stuff.
I think it's a more reciprocation. Like we just flow with each other. Like if you're saying that you're busy as I am, I still find time as well. And so even if I call, you can't answer, text something and say, call you later or something. But if I call and it's like, for me, I feel like 48 hours, no call, no show, you fired. It don't take that long to say nothing back.
I agree that.
You have any questions?
Do you have any children?
I got 3 daughters.
Oh, that's good. I only date guys that have kids.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I have 2 daughters.
How old are your daughters?
I got one finna be 18, 15, and 13.
How old are yours?
17 and 5.
You good with that? Okay. So how do you feel about each other?
I like them.
She cool.
Okay, is this a match?
Go with it.
All right, we have a match.
He is way too nonchalant for me.
Very.
I'm not dating him, so it's not my business. He's just way too nonchalant. You know, so someone said she knows how to fish and hunt from New York. Hey, listen.
Listen, don't y'all pigeonhole New Yorkers. You can we got weekends. She could have done a whole lot. So don't you tell this lady she does it all. I like her personality, you know,
Yeah,
but
she's
he
cool.
might be on that devil's lettuce though, because he's very, very like, you know, right
Chill,
here,
too
you
chill.
know. So he might be, you know, just smoking some devil's lettuce. That's all.
Yeah, he's a little bit too chill for me, but we'll find out. You know what I mean?
She said she want to be handled though. What that mean?
Handled. I said, oh, I
What
said,
that
oh,
mean?
oh.
Woo!
I said she likes a little bit of that rough and tough play. I said,
Mhm.
you want to be put in your
Might
place.
like a little, you know, just a little firm pressure around her neck, you know?
You know?
Just a little-
You know. That's a no for me, but I definitely understand where she's going from.
I respect it, you know? Gotta respect
You know?
it.
I respect it. It's just not for me, but I respect it. Good luck to sis. You know? Shoot.
I was like, yeah, yeah.
You know, like just a little bit of tea from the sidelines. The other ladies were like, dog, he is the best looking man on the lineup. They were like peeping you. How's that make you feel to know all the ladies were thirsting after you?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by
Alright,
Christina
then.
Olivier. Check the description for the link.
What's good? Y'all have to come check on my.
And I got one more question. Salary, no less than.
Well, you know,
I put on spot. You want to answer? Plead the fifth?
I just prefer a man that is there.
All right, man, you have to be there.
Be there.
All right, love.
And if you're not there, be willing to let me help you get there. And that's fine too. But don't be sitting there like, hey, this is the level, because there are like levels to the shit. And I need you to go up with me, because I'm not staying stagnant. I'm moving up levels. So if you're not there, I can put you in. I can put you down.
You got it. I hope you find what you're looking for, love. I know you are.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, let's bring in our next single lady.
Body.
Hi, boy.
There is a body.
Yo, she is tipping, boy. Yeah, she is
Bro.
tipping out there, boy. Woo!
There is a body.
She said, I'm walking on something. She gonna come out there tiptoeing on her. All right.
Bro, I'm tiptoeing on my Jordans. Baby, the body is wild. She is big like Mrs. Incredible. Golly. Okay. Let's see what she brings to the table.
Okay, you're fine. Let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Chrissy. I'm 41 and I'm a stylist.
Okay, and Chrissy, what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags for me or red flags?
No, green flags in dating you.
Like, oh, like, I mean,
Like some good things about you and
okay,
dating
thanks.
you.
Okay.
They asked her what her green flags, and old girl was confused as to what green flags is. That's not a good start. There might be a comprehension issue here, and I'm a little bit scared.
Lights are on, but nobody's home, coach.
Bro, and there's a whole lot of nobody to be home. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a whole lot of home.
It's a big house to be empty, right?
A big house.
No pun intended.
You know? Bro, I need you to, sis, come on. I need you to get with it. I need some intellectualization.
Wake up. And especially when we had the last young lady, she was like firing on all cylinders. This one is like, let me catch up.
Yeah, you know, listen, baby, you understand? You trailing behind.
Flag means go.
You know, I need you to pick it up because we can't afford the intellectualism delays. You know what I mean? So hopefully, it was a mishearing of the question rather than misunderstanding.
Right.
So I'm gonna give her some grace.
For being your partner.
I'm a go-getter. I'm very affectionate. I'm a homebody, contrary to my leg. I cook very well. I'm Creole, so Intilligence, so I cook very well.
Okay.
And I like to keep a clean house, so I'm very homely. And I actually love love, so that's my thing. That's my love language.
All right, awesome. And what is a fun fact about you?
I'm funny. You know, people say I should be a stand-up, but I'm like, I'm really funny, so I'm always making people laugh and stuff like that.
Okay. What is your love?
So why didn't I laugh one bit yet? I'm just wondering. I ain't laughed one bit yet. I ain't laughed one bit. And I have a feeling that she's not that funny, but that's just my take. I'm not jumping too soon. Let me give her a bit of grace.
I'm free spirit.
Okay, free
I'm
spirit.
a butterfly.
Is everybody a free spirit? This thing doesn't work because every week
That's what we were supposed to do, bro. We're supposed to pull up the love path next.
Yes.
Next week.
Next week now.
We gotta write it down.
Free spirit. They got everyone here.
Everybody's a free spirit. That means you ain't about nothing. That's all.
Yeah. You gotta be all over the place.
Exactly.
Home gonna be moving. That's what's gonna be happening.
All right, there you go. Okay, well, you have no pop balloons, and you are able to ask the gentleman a question.
So starting here with you. Oh, general question. Okay. Do you guys believe in going 50-50? Are you a provider or you're a bum?
Ooh.
Womp, 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 womp.
Hated it.
You're out of here.
Exactly. Goodbye. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh, sis. How you gonna end up
refreshing material? This is 2025. Come on.
Are you 50-50 or are you a provider or you're a bum? I said,
exactly.
No,
are you a bum? Yeah, I'm a bum. Pop my balloon.
I'm out of here. Okay.
Nettles, we are tired of the 50-50 conversations. All it does is spark more. You know?
Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see where she takes it then.
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Steve Reese. I'm 42. I'm an insurance adjuster. I'm an actor as well. I'm going to say I'm not a 50-50 guy. I go with what's called for. If you're with me and I have to go full freight, that's what I'm going to do. But if we can grow together, you know, go 50-50, so everybody's okay, we can do that as well. So there's no confusion about anything as well. But some people get in the illusion of somebody's supposed to take care of them. And that's what messed up everything and throws the whole balance off course. So as long as that's understood, we're in a good place.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna pop.
Oh, okay, sorry.
She said, I don't have time. I don't have time. She said, I knew you were going to say that.
She said, like, listen, you finna stress me out.
Yeah.
I am trying to get my bills paid. You know, I gotta be honest. I like her energy. You know, she's like bubbly and bouncing. It's something a little sexy about her. You know, like there's something, the way she's tipped in, she's bouncing, flipping her hair back.
She's light on her feet.
She might have me paying a bill or two. Shout out to Sean from Ready to Love. I might just pay a bill or two. I like her little energy. She's just bouncing and, you know, I like it.
The heels are correct too, you know. The heels are correct, you know what I'm saying to you. You know, hey, listen, I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean?
Jim,
I
don't
would
hit
definitely pay a
her.
bill or two.
She got the sex appeal. Let her be.
She got it. Let her work the room.
We're gonna keep that. Okay, keep that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I thought it was fine. Okay.
Girls like,
sorry. Sorry.
Keep this backstage.
Why'd you pop this balloon?
Because I feel a man should want to provide. There shouldn't be a situation where it's a option. You know, if you want me, you should want to look out for me because that's what you are. And if you're not like that, then you're not my type. Because I don't want to have to raise a man. I want a man already to be a manly man.
And just
that
like
gets it. I had a dad,
I got you.
and I got this from my dad.
I got you. And just like I stated, it goes by where we are and what we have in our relationship.
But we go together.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Once I have sex with you, we go together. So.
But just like I stated, if we're together, and I have to be the provider and everything. That's good. But just like I stated, some women get it too far that somebody's supposed to take care of them.
You are supposed to take care of me if you want me. That's
But we're supposed to want each other, baby.
we do. That's why I'm
Yeah,
allowing
that's why
you
it's a
to
lot of
come
me coming from
Yeah.
you. It's a lot of me. But I got you. I respect it too.
Yeah. It's cool.
Okay.
No, old girl was tripping because she ended up saying, you know, she said you can't raise a man. I hear it, but that's not raising a man if someone doesn't pay. If someone doesn't pay all your bills, darling, that is not raising a man. So you know what I mean? I definitely understand what she's saying. I'm not even mad at it. She has to have her own. She should have her own, like, what she wants from a person. Do you get me? But I definitely also understand what the guys are saying. There's a way to just like when it's saying 50-50 ain't pretty. Also saying like I want someone, almost like in a way of like I want someone to take care of me. Sounds like, you know, in a way that can be put across as I don't want to do anything. I just want you to just take care of me, and it's going to be all on you. So that's what it sounds a bit like as well. So it's a bit on both sides. You know what I mean? It's just the wording of how you say certain things, and how that comes across on both ends as well. But like you said, Sean, that's why we said that conversation is an annoying conversation, because it always leads to this nonsense in the end. You know? Yeah. Definitely hear that. Rebe.
We're going to go with the guys that still have the remaining balloons to answer
Okay.
your question.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, the question is, would I go 50-50 or do I go 50-50?
Yeah.
It's about what you want to do. So it's two options, right? So 50-50 for me don't mean 50-50, like we split everything in half.
Right.
For me, this just means you got an income, I got an income, our income is for the household.
Yeah.
That's one option.
Right.
If you want a traditional setup where a man take care of everything,
Mhm.
I'll do that. But here's the question you got to ask yourself. Is 70K, I'm going to teach you, is 70K enough for you to live off of?
If you're willing to upgrade that, and I can help you do that.
Right.
If, like you were saying, you want to do cybersecurity, I
Right.
can help you do that. You know,
Right.
so if you're willing to not just stay at 70,000, because that's being stagnant.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you say, hey, I want to upgrade and make 150 or 200 or 300,000, I
Right.
just need a man that's willing to want to go further.
For
If
sure.
you're at 70,000, I don't want you to stay at 70,000.
For sure.
I
And I
want you to upgrade to more.
I got a question.
Do you know what the funny thing about money is? That that after 80K, there's a certain, I think there was someone did this kind of thing with statistic, whatever. After 80K, right, happiness doesn't go up. After 80K, happiness doesn't go up. So having more money doesn't make you happy. You know what I mean? But of course, I'm not saying anyone shouldn't have it. I'm just saying, like, if you think that more money is going to make you happy, it actually brings more problems. I know it brings more tax anyway, but anyway, that's another story for another day. But it doesn't necessarily make you more happy. But he's right. You know, and you know, if 70K is not enough to live on, then I'm just not your level. I think that I think as a man, you shouldn't stretch yourself like that. She's not. You're not on that level. Don't stretch yourself. Not because you're lazy, but because you'll stretch yourself before it's time, and then you get frustrated and it tears, and there's no point. Work within your means. Yeah, Sean, go for it.
Yeah, I think he answered her question well. Like, listen, if you can survive off of that, and I think that is such a good question. You know, he was like, if you can survive off the 70K, then, you know, we're good. And she should say, hey, listen, I still work, I'll make my money. If you paid the bills, and the rest we'll figure out. Then y'all can work together. Or no, 70K is not enough for me. But don't tell him he need to make more money, because he's saying he gonna pay all the bills. What you doing now? See, my thing is, what are you doing now? If you are paying your bills by yourself right now, and you want to be in a relationship, and then you want the man to pay all your bills, I think you're reaching a little bit, and I think that's why I get a little bit of what the first guy said. Is like, we build, as I get to know you, my trust, and I realize that you're not just trying to see me as income, and I'm taking care of you because I love you and you love me, and we're in a relationship, and I just want, you to be free. So that's my 2 cents.
No, I agree with that, bro. And to be honest, like she said, if you're willing to change, like basically be into cybersecurity, I said, listen, at that point, that's not a woman for you. Leave her alone. You know what I'm saying to you? You love what you do, you love what you're doing, you're bringing a good income in. Don't stretch yourself for that woman. Not because women are not worthy to be stretched for, but the way she's asking you to stretch, you won't be able to stretch. And it will cause a tear. So it's no point. You know what I mean? I think you made a good point. When he answered it quite well and saying, is it enough for you? I think you made a good point, but hey.
One question. Mm-hmm. My money, okay. Your money is your money. My money is
the house money.
What is your money to you?
My money is going to help make the house beautiful. my house, my money is going to help if you need my money to keep it going. You know?
Is your money for the house? Is both our money for the house?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
No, it ain't. You know hear what she really said? She ain't really. I just should make it beautiful for the house. The house doesn't necessarily mean it's the house. She said to make the house beautiful. Aesthetics are not necessarily a part of the house. When I say the house, as in the house income. So he should probably clarify that before he finds out she's only paying for the cushions, the furniture, things that make her feel happy about the house, but not necessarily it's a house income. Meaning you don't get access, nigga. You don't get access. Okay, you might see a furniture or two, you might see a new TV, but you don't get access. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's a situation there as well, man. You know what I mean? So, shoot.
My
Your name, your age, and occupation.
The gallery.
My name's Vidarian. I'm 33 years old. I'm a CDL drummer.
Okay. That's good.
I don't really have a question right now.
So,
Have a question?
Oh, what was your question again? I'm sorry.
are you a 50-50 guy, or you believe in being a provider, a manly man, or do you believe in the woman needs to provide as well?
I don't really believe in that 50-50. I believe it's just 100-100, but I am a provider. I do believe in that. You know what I mean? But as long as you have that, what I should say, that significant other, you know, if times come short, if it's, you know, for that reason, then yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Ray Carlton. I'm 44 and I'm a nurse and a real estate agent.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, ma'am. As far as your question, I don't believe that any man doesn't want to provide for the woman. I think that when a man says that he wants to do 50-50 or something like that, he doesn't believe he can make the money. But baby, I got the skills to pay the bills.
All right.
Done.
I like that. I like that.
What? Now, come on. He's taking me out. What's with all of these soliloquies? And where is he looking? He's looking over here. Because I got the skills to pay the bills. Is that what he just said?
I got the skills to pay the bills.
You know, I need him to cut it out. Cut the crap.
She gonna love on his bald head. No way, man.
She ain't thinking about him. She's like, I let you pay some bills, but I ain't think about you. But she got that stance on her too. Woo.
Ooh, I told you, see how the legs go? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's it.
Balloons is why the gentleman popped. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Calvez 47, truck driver.
And why'd you pop?
I'm like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, it go both ways. It's just more like, don't put all the pressure on just one person, because relationship takes for two people to be in it. And if it's more on one person, then it's more of it could be more of a struggle, you know what I'm saying? And so I pop because all that 50-50, I'm 1,000. So if I'm with you, I'm with you. But I'm just tired of hearing that stuff. So
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Steph, 28, and I'm a chef. I pop because it don't make sense, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. You steady talking about 50-50, and you had a daddy, and you're like, we ain't your daddy. You gotta understand, your daddy gonna be 30 years older than us. We not going for it. It's 2025. You gonna break bread like Jesus said, and get your ass about your business. Simply that. We ain't finna keep playing like a man should do 50% for a woman who has a dad or who don't have a dad. I got 6 kids, I'm gonna tell you. So anybody who don't like kids, man, pop me right now.
I love you.
6 kids. Oh, Negro,
It's my
please
end.
sit your ass down. Sit your ass down, boy.
Well, listen, he started crashing out. He was holding himself and self-soothing. And then once he stopped hugging himself, he took that toothpick out. He's like, in 2025. In 2025. I got 6 kids. Woo, 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 woo. He is like, whoa, take it easy, sir. Breathe.
6 kids is wild to me.
That is at 28?
At 28, what you doing? I better aim with all the same women too.
Good Lord.
How he talking?
Children.
Yeah.
But you gotta be able to provide.
But what I'm saying is,
You gotta
providing
want
is more for a man's side, right?
You want to.
So why
I
won't you
provide
accept?
something that you can't provide?
You just told him I ain't here. His money for the house.
It is.
It's not over here.
Oh, that's
Well,
what
this is my foundation I built. So if you ain't coming with nothing and pitching
I'm
in,
coming.
okay, then I'll do
Of course.
50-50 on you then.
Yeah.
I look like a lame man. I like a lame. So you can have me.
Credit score high, everything.
That don't matter, but you made it about providing for a man 50-50.
But I can provide.
So you want to provide
myself.
20 and I got to provide 80.
I want to provide what I'm supposed to. And a manly man knows what I do, and he's gonna do what he do. I don't want to have to teach you to do it. You either do it or don't, and it's cool.
You looking for a bell pepper? Ain't nobody great.
I deal with nothing but manly men.
Yeah.
My whole life, I was married. Thanks.
And divorced today.
No,
He is rude. Brother said, listen, you're married. Yeah, yeah, but you divorced today. He's rude. Blood. How he talking when he has 6 kids and probably ain't married himself?
I gotta give her credit, you know, because she handled him well too. She's not even, because he's all animated with his hands. She's sitting there. She's like, listen, I'm gonna find somebody to pay these bills. So just cool it all down, you know? Why you crashing out on me?
He's crashing out because the bank account is crashing out. 6 kids
Exactly.
crazy. Boy, that's how you're trying to get famous of this YouTube. People behave.
Not divorced.
Oh, can you say again? I understand you want that. It's just like the sense of entitlement to it. I am in a position, but I guess like for the setting in, I have to dive deeper into your perspective about it. But just surface level, I'm not with it because, you know, relationships, I feel like it can go either way. Sometimes a man can do 100 or sometimes you can do 80, sometimes 70. It just depends on y'all's situation and then you go from there. So if a man is in a situation where he makes a surplus of money, then of course, but I think you should go by situation of the man and give him a little grace.
Well, that's why you date. And dating, and when you date, you get to know that about a person, to know if we can move forward in a relationship
Exactly.
based on what we talk about.
Yeah.
So if I'm talking to you about certain things and you tell me, hey, I'm unemployed.
Right.
So then you should focus on working instead of a relationship.
Right.
Because you don't need to be unemployed talking about having a woman because they don't go.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. So I just need a man that has his priorities in order that gets the bond between man, woman, and child.
Okay.
And I don't want to have to break it down to them. Either they get it or they don't. And I'm okay with that.
That's all.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you have 3 remaining balloons. I'm gonna have them ask you a question.
Okay.
Marvin.
I gotta ask a question. All right, you're a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
If I told you you couldn't wear that outside, would you be okay with me as your man telling you what you can and can't wear?
Yes, I'm very submissive and I listen.
You cook too?
Very. Every
Yeah.
day I can show you, yes. And
Okay.
I'm on my healthy kick, so no processed foods, nothing but the best. Yes.
Your question.
You better talk that talk.
That's right. Every time past you, what's going on with you, bro? He's not a serious candidate. He just wants sex. He's not a serious
Which
candidate.
one?
I'm sorry.
You talking
This
about
one
this?
here. I'm talking about this one here. He's not a serious candidate at all. How's it every time he come to you, you don't have a question?
I think he's busy chewing gum and working that toothpick. He's probably on that devil's lettuce too, bro.
Oh, frick, man. Stressing me out, bro. Stressing me out.
Give me.
We'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Your question.
My question is that, you know, now that we've got finances out the way, as far as relaxing, and you said you're a lover.
Yes, very much. I love love.
Yeah, love is a very beautiful thing,
It is.
especially when you know how to enjoy it and have a good time in it.
Yes.
And so, how do you express that? Like, if we're sitting at home Friday night, Saturday night, weekend, how do you express that? Not just sexually,
Right.
but just the intimacy of it.
Well, I watch my mom cater to my dad, you know, so watching and having a dad and a mom in a home, I watch my mom, she would cook for my dad, you know, she would even do pedicures for my dad, she would give him massages, you know, she just was a very affectionate woman.
Absolutely.
And my dad loved that about her.
Yeah.
And that's what he told me, you know, why he loved my mom so much, you know, so I just like that, you know, and that's my thing. Like, I'm a lover. I love love, and I love to love on my man. My man,
Sure,
you know,
that's good, yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm definitely
And
a
pay the
lover,
bills, pay the
and
bills,
I'm
pay the
faithful,
bills.
and I'm submissive. And that's
Cool.
something a lot of women lack because they want to run everything and they want to be a man or alpha male. And I'm not like that. I'm baby girl.
Yeah.
So I like being a baby girl in a relationship.
Yeah.
No matter how old I am, I like being a baby girl.
Absolutely.
So
Okay. Let's find out if he has his question.
How would you feel if you was dating, you know, somebody younger than you? I know I'm 33. You said you were 41. Like, how would it be? Is it, you know? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm young. I like to be active. You said you were a lover. You know what I'm saying? Then you already kind of, you know, seem like you want to make sure that I'm handling stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
well, I'm
Are
a
you-
free spirit. I have like a really youthful personality, you know. I'm not an old head just yet, you know. I'm still, you know, fun and vibrant, you know. That's my disposition. Like, I'm very fun and I like to laugh and I like to have fun. I'm spontaneous and I'm not sexually active until I'm in a relationship. So I'm not promiscuous.
Okay.
I just like being with him. So if I have a man, then I'm all his.
Do you think you're lazy in bed or no?
No.
You sure?
No. No.
So you can go the whole night.
I think that's sort of
Negro.
I need him to cut it out.
I know.
Because, look. Listen. First of all, bro, you talk about all night. It don't take all that. You got to go all night. You ain't doing something right. You know?
You better relax right there, boy.
Exactly. No, you know, this is when you try to like talk that talk. Take it easy, fella.
Sit back and relax, man. You talking a big game, but you
Exactly.
gonna end up
That's a
fucking
lot
us,
of
boy.
women.
You know what I mean?
Woo!
Make sure you got the tools right for the job, because boy, you
You
gonna find out
know?
you swallowed. Swallowed.
Exactly, you know? You back that up on you.
You finished.
Out like a light, like a light. You talk about you going all night.
I need him to chill. He
Stop
was doing
the
way too
cap.
much.
Okay.
You know? That's the question you came up with. I'm like, bro, why is your man only there, bro? You know what I mean? Like, you're not a serious candidate, bro. You know? He said, yeah, he a young cat. And can you help? I'm like, bro, you're not a serious candidate, bro.
Exactly.
He ain't serious.
You playing.
Necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, the wine indeed.
Too much mileage.
You do have a pop balloon. Let's find out why you popped.
Okay.
Why'd you pop?
Oh man, she a beautiful woman, but I got to be real. I'm gonna cut out the play. If I was looking for something for long term, like you're a beautiful woman, I ain't gonna hold you. Trying to be nice, but how you present. I've been a man on two walks. I've been a man I'm trying to be right now, and I've been a man that's in the world that accept how you present, and how you present will pull out that side of me that you wouldn't want. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I asked you about your clothes. If I asked you to change the thing that you wear, would you be okay with it?
And I would.
And I heard what you said about, I respect so much what you said about, respecting your temple and temple of God. But at the same time, the temple of God is more than just your temple, it's your mind. And so with your mind, I would have to ask, why would you wear this? When you know men with high testosterone, that turns on the side of a man that you don't want from a man. You understand what I'm saying?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I need a confident.
I mean, she can't do anything about this back. I'm sorry. There's nothing she's going to wear right now that is going to change the back that she has. I'm sorry. So there's nothing you know what I mean? Like, I don't think she's dressed badly. Personally, I don't think she's dressed badly because the legs are covered up. She's just thick. And there's nothing. She could have worn a maxi dress and there still be a bump. She could wear a burqa and it'll still be bump. Like, it doesn't make a difference. The body's bodying and there's nothing that's gonna do it. Nothing you're gonna change about that. You know what I mean? So I'm not really with him on that particular aspect. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah. He was talking about, I'm not trying to insult you, all due respect. Yeah, no, you are being, anytime you lead with that, you're being disrespectful because she's a curvy woman. She's, thick in all the right places. Leave that lady alone. If you don't like her, you don't like her. But ain't no need to try to, with men with testosterone. Where are you going with that? Now you're going with some antiquated, kind of stupid thinking. Like, so knock it off.
Behave yourself. Ones.
Man, I need a man that understands that I can wear Poochie.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is Poochie, honey. This is designer. This is YSL. This is Chanel.
Can I say something?
And I can wear designer outfits. And
You
it has a thing. I put a top over it to kind of not have it just.
No, you beautiful. Listen, you beautiful, love. But Poochie gonna make him want the coochie. But you gonna want him to want your person, love.
Yeah, but he can want the coochie. But if he makes it past the mind,
okay,
he can get the coochie. Because just because I may present this way, and that's the problem with men. Men like to judge a book by its cover instead of reading it.
I mean, but if it looks like a sex story, I'm gonna think it's a sex story, love.
But when you talk to her, you're gonna know she's not a sex story. And when you don't hit, you're gonna know she's not easy. And when I make you work for it, you're gonna know that it's worth working for.
See, listen, I'm a man of something. Last question. Respectful, I love you, right? So, but I would ask, it's a purpose for everything. Intent. Why would you present like this? What would be your purpose? Because you're a beautiful woman. We know you got curves. You could have put something that wrapped around you. We still know it's there.
That's not me.
I got you. I respect that.
That's not me.
I respect it.
My man is okay with it. Yeah, I was married, so he's okay.
Okay.
Not her using the I'm married. I was married. Sis, you need to let that go. Because you're on the show. Okay. You're on the show. All right. So we are all not married on the show. We, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I like I said, I think honestly, we don't. I get where you're trying to go to it, but personally, I'm like, fam, no matter what she wears, this, like, she's all the other girls wearing other things that are crazy. You know what I mean? I shouldn't say crazy, but the previous girl was wearing something that was
much more revealing.
Much more revealing.
Yeah.
Just say that you are sexualizing her more than you would because she's got this physique that's there, and it's actually a problem that you have with yourself. You just need to be honest with that. It's within yourself, because the other girl had a skirt that was way higher. You weren't talking about why would you present yourself that way. You didn't say that. You know what I mean? So that's on him.
Okay. You have 2 unpopped balloons.
Actually,
you have to pop 1 balloon.
Okay.
I'm following you.
Okay. Well, This is hard because I mean, I think, you know, if we're going off of like how people are judging a book by its cover, you know, I try not to judge people based on that because you can't tell what a person is based on the way they look. You have to read into the book. And I feel like if a man wants to love and wants to have a family, that's really what it's about. And if he's a man that gets it, then I can work on appearance because I'm a stylist. I'm a fashion stylist and I style celebrities. I do a lot and I can change that part because your hair, your Jordans are not a deal breaker for me because your core is real. And you.
Is she about to pop his balloon or she want to walk away with it?
Oh,
this just is sounding like she's about to tear him down, you know, to build him back up. Are you saying I can work with you or I can't work with you? You know, what are we doing? What is about to be? And what is he doing? What is this green? You know, what is Mr. Leprechaun? What is he doing? Oh! What is he looking at? What I just want to know what's going on. What is he looking down at? Like, what's happening here?
He looking at the cuticles. That's what he looking at.
I have no clue. But I need her to cut this speech, this preamble she's giving. I need her to cut it short and get to the point. Who you popping?
She basically disrespected. No, she basically disrespected him. I'm sorry, it's over. She said basically, I can work with what I've got right now. I can fix you up. Da-da-da. She's a controlling person, right? Not in that way, but like people that believe they can fix you and make you better. Trust me, fam, it's gonna be long. She's gonna be fixing a lot of stuff. The first thing she said in that interview was, you know, if a man isn't there, I don't mind fixing to get to that place. She's a fixer. Let go, bro. She's a fixer. Don't get drawn in, bro. She's a fixer. She's gonna fix us third. You ain't gonna let her no more.
You get the bond between man, woman, and child. So that's good for me. So I'm not gonna pop your balloon because maybe something good, you know, I don't know. Willing to see. And for you, okay, I think, I mean, like we said, I'm undecided because you are a gentleman. And
And a scholar.
And a scholar.
Say what?
And a scholar. Gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah, and I like that. But I'm
seem
tall,
mad.
not really tall, but I am taller. And I don't know if it may be a problem. So I'm only gonna pop your balloon for that. But you are a good guy, and I think there is a good girl for you. She's not me, but it's okay. But you are a good girl, a good guy. Okay.
Okay. Can you come over with us?
Baby, this boy is 33 and you are 41. Baby.
Now we know what he looking. Now he looking. He like, I hate to see her walk away.
Trust me. He's like, damn, I was that close. But she is 41 and he's 33.
I guess he sold her and I'll pay the bills. I'll provide.
I'm telling you, bro, listen, she's only, listen, you're going to find out the love is going to be missing real soon. That's what I'm going to tell you now. You got to find out.
Maybe that I can go all night.
You know what I mean? She said, I need a young YN. Maybe my previous husband wasn't putting it in. You know, she was suffering that way, previous husband, you know? Put herself, get herself a nice little YN.
Them
who can pay the
Poochie
bills in the
Samoas
meantime.
just moving, boy. You see them it's like a wave of ocean as those little lines on her pants is going, boy.
She's out here for madness. I'm telling you, she's out here for madness. Ain't nothing serious about
Even
this.
Leprechaun looked at it. He's like,
Damn. Like, you damn. I feel for him. He said I was that close if it wasn't for that meddling kid.
Damn.
I was this close, he said. What you?
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you have any questions for her?
I would have got away with it wasn't for you meddling kid. God, right. Oh man. Yeah, listen. Yeah. There ain't nothing serious about this.
Do you like kids?
Yes, I love children.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
I have two.
How old are they?
I have a 23-year-old and I have a 10-year-old.
You have children?
Yes, I have 3. 5, 8, and 10. One is biologically not mine, but he's mine if you get what I mean.
That's good. I like that.
I really don't have no.
Do you have any questions?
No, just
he never has a question, bro. There's nothing going on in his brain. I'm sorry. He never has a question. There's nothing going on in his brain.
He did say, do you like kids? So, you know, he's thinking about his kids. So Give him some credit. And then he taking care of a child that's not biologically his. So shout out to him.
Yeah, but there's nothing going on in his brain. That's not an indictment. You can still do the two things to be true.
That's true. Well, listen, she got stuck. That's why she got stuck on what was the green flag. So let's just.
Yeah,
She ain't Einstein either. Okay.
I'm shooting way too high. I'm shooting way too high. Let me pipe myself down. Let me pipe myself down, bro. You're absolutely right. Let me pipe myself down. Where was I going? That's what I need to know. Where was I going? Because clearly it wasn't in the right direction. Yeah,
I like,
right.
I like all that. I like a man that gets it. And just by him showing that he loved the child that isn't his, that lets you know that you have compassion and you are a loving person. Because a lot of men can't take that, loving a child as their own. So I commend you for that. That's real.
Okay, is this a match?
I think it is.
Yeah, that's a match.
Okay, we have a match.
What's his high? I have it is or not, but what's wrong with you? But he better blow some backs out.
Guy pop on me because he said what I had on was inviting sex because I had on Poochie, which is tights, and everyone knows in fashion this is a look and it's actually in now. And I'm fashion forward. I need a man that's secure, that doesn't it's totally insecure if I wear tights or if I
catch after the pop for exclusive.
She's a talker, and that's probably what's going to do them in, because she talks a lot. We'll watch a little bit of the last bit because we ain't got time. But
let's bring in our next single lady.
Now this is sensible.
Right here with me.
This
Hi.
is sensible.
Hi. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Star. I'm 27. I do insurance, logistics, and I'm a songwriter.
You do insurance.
Okay, you are 27, baby girl. Listen, everybody here is way older than you. Just want to point that out straight away. Okay, so, but she's a pretty girl.
Logistics, and you're a songwriter?
Yep.
Okay. And your name is Star?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And what are some green flags in dating you?
I'm really supportive. I'm really sweet. And I like to eat, so I'm going to feed you.
Okay. And what is an interesting fact about you?
I'm just like a really creative person. Like anything creative, like I like to dive into.
And what is your love path?
My love path is a devoted climber and commitment.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
you got an answer up in here, folks.
We got a different one out here. Okay.
You got us an intentional queen.
She said, "Yeah, I'm a climber. Okay.
I was like, all right, girl. Let us
Something
know.
different. Something different. She about to be
Not
disappointed.
get over this guy in his carnival outfit here. Come on, bro. These shorts. This looks like somebody's little kid short outfit.
He said he's going to the beach. He's going to the beach, bro.
What are we doing?
He said he's going to the beach. That's where he's going, bro. He's going to the beach. He's going to the beach, bro.
You may ask the gentleman a question.
What is your body count?
What is your body count?
Oh my God.
What?
There was such high hopes for her.
What is this, Love Island? What is this? What?
What kind of question is that opening question? What's wrong with the what?
Woo!
Oh, baby girl.
Yeah, ain't no way. I would have popped my own balloon. I'd have popped that balloon with the quickness. Lady, are you for real?
Oh, sit down, baby.
First of all, I don't know. I don't know, lady. I actually like the STD question better now, because you asking me something that I gotta sit back and think about. Like, carry the one, cross out the two. I don't know. Does that one count? Come on now, leave me alone.
Freaking hell, bro. Frick off. Jeez Louise.
Start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Steve Reese. I'm 42. I'm an insurance adjuster and an actor as well. And an actor as well. I'm 42, baby. It might be to oblivion.
Okay. No, what's the body count? What's the body count? Are we answering?
He said he's 42, so
a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll come back. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
All right, my name is Marvin Lewis. I'm 39. I'm a special education teacher. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Come on. Wait. Oh, I gotta answer the question.
Yes, you do.
It's my body count.
Yeah.
What's that? It's a Christian song by DMX. There was Keisha, Felicia, Toya,
Okay, you're done.
Ladrika.
Come on. He's done. Let's go.
Come on, LaShawn. I know.
She said that he's done.
47, truck driver. I ain't gonna sit here.
Come on.
Lost count, big dog?
Yeah, I'm
Come
gonna
on.
pop that. So.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I like her little bounce though. She a little bit spicy, a little bit bouncy. I can't lie to you, and I like it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna play with you. She look cute too.
Steph, 28, Chef.
Let's go.
Do you have one?
I got 4 baby mamas. So
Yeah,
just know it's more.
yeah.
It's just more.
4 baby mothers. You make me sick. I'm sorry. Negroes with 4 baby mothers out here should be on the show and shouldn't be talking either. 4 baby mothers, sir. 4. And you ain't got Cam Newton kind of money. Sit your ass down, boy. You causing us issues in this community.
But that's
I'm
their
sorry.
fault because you showed us that they've pulled him off the street. So they just pulled this character off the street. 4
That's
baby
very true.
mamas and 6 kids. You got to be kidding me.
How you gonna pull a Pookie and Ray Ray off the streets?
But she's not. I mean, she's a cute girl. But like, what is she asking? What are you aiming to learn by that question?
I don't know. I think she's just like the sexual
Maybe
health
she
one. I don't
don't.
know.
Somebody said in the chat she don't like any of them, so she wanted to eliminate everybody. So that's why.
Probably that's what it is. Yeah, she probably looked at the lineup and said, "Frick, this is not my time."
Yeah, let me add something that's going to aggravate every single one of them.
Get rid of them as well.
Just know it's more than 4.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Yeah, my name Q. I'm 32. I do security. I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't think that's something men keep track of. I think it's more of a woman thing, but that's a good question. But just realistically, we don't kind of keep up that kind of thing.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Ray. I'm 44 and I'm a nurse and a realtor. As far as the body count goes, I don't remember, but I do remember the lessons that I learned to prepare me for the next relationship.
All right. You do.
One thing he gonna do is be poetic, because Negro, that was not the question she asked. She asked how many body count you got, and you definitely had to add a little spice on it. You know what I mean? Like, he the one person that follows an instruction book in a cooking book and then adds one extra spice just to hit it. It's like, bro, the instructions were clear. Leave it alone.
Do have some pop balloons. Let's find out why they.
I mean, now, Sean, is she wearing the right heels?
I mean, she looked good. You know, I'd have preferred to see something a little higher, a little, you know.
The heels were working.
Maybe a sandal or something. I don't know. But she looks nice, you know.
She pretty.
They pop.
Yeah, for sure.
Why'd you pop?
Some things are just better left unsaid. Just like I wouldn't ask her that, you know. Some things are just, better, hey, let it be the past, That's it.
Why'd you pop?
I pop because, like, why would she ask that question? Because why would you judge me based on my past? I need to feel just like women feel. You want me to ask you that? You need to feel safe and protected. Why
I
would
don't mind
you don't
anybody
mind
asking me
that?
that question.
You sure? Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
You don't mind me? What's
No,
your
I
body count?
don't. My body count is only 1.
Damn, girl, what you know? Hey, can I get another balloon, big dog?
No, it's okay. You don't need it.
She don't want your balloon.
I'm renewed.
Damn.
Come on.
Why'd you pop?
47. I mean, yeah, 40. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Okay. Right.
The YN
you have
still involved. He gonna breed her
your-
up and have another baby mama.
No. Okay. Take mine. You have to pop one balloon.
You better pop that YN.
Okay.
Damn.
She hit him with the 1. I don't know. I'm still not. Where are you with the 1 though? I don't want to say what you can't really judge a book by its cover, but like
1,
ma'am.
She been in a relationship for a long time. That's why she said that. She been in a relationship for 7 years or something like that. We bet you. I don't know. Probably is. No one's there. Maybe that's why she's able to say that. Maybe that's why she asked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that smiling, giggling. She might be a little bit
Why'd
afraid.
you
I don't know.
47. I mean, yeah, 40. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Okay. All right. Do you have a toothpick?
No.
Okay. Take mine. You have to pop one balloon.
Okay.
She didn't waste time. Watch this.
Okay.
Damn.
Why'd you pop his balloon?
A whole drive-by is crazy on a pop balloon situation. My girl said, "Pop," and walked and still kept it moving. That's
exactly. She popped with aggressiveness and violence.
If you think I'm gonna be here with you
you think I'm wasting my one body and adding your 1? Plus whatever you got going on. Pop, 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 pop. I would unpop your balloon and pop your balloon again. Matter of fact, give me your balloon. Give it to him. Let me pop. Hey, pop, because you got to be kidding me. You think I made good decisions all my life to mess around and make some bad decisions with you? Goodbye. Thank you. I believe her because her discernment is high. You know, her discernment is high. Because if she walked out with him, I'd be like, ain't no way there's one. Ain't no way there's one.
Oh, freaking hell, bro. Oh, frick me, fam. That's a give. In fact, give him the balloon so I can pop it again. It's crazy. That had me on the ropes. Oh.
Poor baby mamas can't do it.
I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna pop your this person, but I was curious. When we go for that, asking the grown man how many kids, how many bodies he got. We old as hell. We don't remember our first person we go for real.
And that's
Oh
okay.
God. Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay.
You just not sexually active enough for me.
And that's okay.
You have 2 Unpop balloons. I'm gonna let them ask you a question.
My question would be, I'll make it fun. If you won the lottery, like how would you spend the money? If you won?
I feel like I would learn some type of investments and like, you know, put some money up, get a house, you know, start a business.
Okay. And what is your question?
My question is you talk about your one body count. How significant is that relationship? How long was it?
I was married before.
And so
she was married.
I'm sorry to hear that it ended. Does that person still mean something to you right now?
I feel like love, if love is real, it doesn't just go away. So I still have love for that person, but I don't think that person is for me. You know, I got married when I was young. So as I grow and I get older, I'm like, yeah, this is, you know, I don't feel like we align. That's all.
How long was your marriage?
5 years.
5 years, indeed.
Girl, you do not need to be on this show trying to find a man on this show. I can tell you this now for sure. Sit your ass down and relax, baby. Okay, all right. This ain't the show. Look at these ruffians here. All these guys are gonna break your heart. I can just tell right now. None of these guys are looking up your spec. Sis, sit your ass down. Okay.
Sure. Tomorrow's a brighter day. You know.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Get out there and chase that butterfly.
Okay. You have to pop 1 balloon.
Oh, gosh. I'm the one who has to pop. I can ask one more question.
Yeah, you can.
Would y'all take me shopping?
After I get to know you, I feel like we got to build up. I don't believe in like drawing a woman to me by doing things like that. I want to get to know me for me and like me for me. So after we build a bond, if I do like you, I don't mind doing it for you.
Mm-hmm. I respect that.
Same thing. We work really hard, you know. So given our what we worked hard for to just anybody, it doesn't make sense because how you gonna know you're different from anybody else?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
now you have to pop.
Yeah. Okay.
And why?
Now, first and foremost, her asking the question, would you take? On your face is killing
She's
me.
She's smarter than we think because she done picked green suit because she's like, yep, and my one body is gonna stay one. We're gonna go out and we ain't doing nothing. I guarantee. So let me preserve my one body. And we good because both of y'all ain't taking me shopping, but I know you gonna try to take me down. So
exactly. Come on, buddy.
I'm safe. I say.
Come on now. Come
on. She's smart. Don't sleep on her, bro. She's smart.
Oh, frick me, bro. Frick me. Oh.
Why'd you pop the show in this balloon?
I just like his answers more.
Okay. Do you guys have a question for each other?
Happy too. He like, and we match.
Is that green on green?
Damn.
You don't have any questions here?
I don't have none right now.
Do you have any
questions? I do. Okay. What does loyalty mean to you?
Loyalty means to me is making sure that the woman that you're with never feels inferior to any other woman.
Period. I love it.
Okay, how y'all feel about each other?
Yeah, bro, I can't lie to you. She's about to lock him off and be like, fam, he ain't gonna touch me with a barge pole. I'm gonna stay one and one only. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. She about to get herself a little 40-year-old sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a match?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a match. Thank you, girl. Thank you. And then they're matching.
Look at her leading. Look Look at her leading. We done told you, bro.
Dragging him over.
Dragging her.
Come on, baby. Look at him. What is
Oh,
he
he-
doing?
He thinks he's winning. Boy, what
He
you
is
gonna
winning.
She better get rid of
Put your
you.
first down.
She better get rid of you. Boy, she about to get rid of you, but I don't know why you was excited, bro. Well, listen, our time is even. I thought they were gonna sit down. They didn't do the sit down with them. I guess they didn't do the sit down. They didn't do any little preview sit down. Damn, we ain't got enough time to finish stuff. I gotta get to Love is Blind. But listen, look, man, that man, I had a blast today. That was hella funny, man. This episode was too funny, man. Can't lie to you. And this one was gonna be a bad one. I could tell. I watched 1 minute of it and I knew it was gonna be bad. You know. What just thoughts to it, Sean, as well, overall?
Listen, I think we had some folks that gave us a couple surprises. It was fun. You know, the green leprechaun guy with his suit, he found him one. He found him one. So good for him.
We like that. Listen, we like that. Listen, we'll be back next week with another episode of Pop the Balloon. Myself and Sean. Listen, I'm having a blast doing these. You know, it's good to laugh. It's good to be free. It's good to be have good vibes. And sometimes you just need it, man. You know what I mean? To just have a bit of entertainment, and take the reins off, So I appreciate you guys who are here supporting and watching. We'll be back here next week with another fun one as well. So if someone said you want to follow up on Cleo, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, But yeah, they do actually do a follow-up show as well. I think it comes out a couple of days later. So I'll try and see what they say as well. But yes, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification uploads. We appreciate you. Stay locked, loaded. We're gonna see you again very, very soon. Much love. Ta-ra, ta-ra.